Was am. So this is a still a current story, so you may not get an update. Either or I'll just add it in. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Know myself, I'm probably gonna take like I know I'm probably gonna hold off for a while. Just probably am. Just know myself. I probably am. But okay, so do you remember that video I made a couple weeks ago about interviewing people and the Roots Go Ever? Like that's a little context for this. Well, not context, but a little like that was a little teaser for this. So no, I'm gonna get straight into it, right? Because this either A, B might take a while. I don't know. It might be shorter than what I assume it is, right? So I'm in this class, right? It's like this film class, yada yada yada, for filming, basically making movies, but also kind of like journalism, also. So like, not rate art. I mean, that's not really a major part. Like, we only rate like few things, but point being, it's mostly this film class, right? Which personally for me, it's right up my alley. It really is. It's right up my alley. So a couple weeks passed by, and now here's the issue. I don't know if I want to do names. I mean, I kind of did expose names, so I'll just keep it. I guess I'll pay the consequences. I guess. So there's me, Kyle, and Ian, but in the beginning, there was Josue, right? Me, Kyle, Ian, Josue, right? So. Yeah, I'm so getting sued for this shit. It's not funny, but me, Kyle, Ian, Josue, right? So it's technically me, Kyle, Josue, Ian's high. He's had a commission. Like he's a good dude. He's a great dude. He's funny, but he's very out of commission, and we all can agree on that. Keyword all. Until lately, he's been locking in. But again, this is a couple months ago, right? So, the teacher gives an assignment for this horror project because it's about Halloween. That time, yada yada yada. And I'm like, bet, and we're like, bet. So, first, I don't know who volunteered. Probably Kyle. Kyle volunteered first for it, and we're like, bet, yeah. And then we agreed to meet at my house. So we meet at my house, right? And I'm assuming that he has a script ready. Like that's how it's talked about, that we have the script ready, right? So he comes there, and I'm like, so Kyle, me and Josue like, Kyle, where's the script? He's like, oh, I didn't write it. And then he said, oh, but really, I'm just kind of here to like chill out. I'm just kind of here to like chuck the football around, just like have fun and stuff. Which, I mean, yeah, I respect. Okay, but we came here to do something, an assignment, which is, again, the weeks are barely down to that point, right? So, we're like, oh shit, okay. So we decide to well, again, for the majority of that time, well, for the entire day, majority of that entire day, right? He wrote like, I guess he wrote the script, like for majority of the day, he wrote the script, which again, we thought that would be finished, after beforehand, but okay, but apparently according to him, he wanted to relax and chill, but yeah, we're kind of here to do a script, and yeah, but for the majority of that day, he wrote script, but then there was this last little 15 minutes until we all had to leave, where we kind of just like started the film, right? For rehearsing for the film, not starting the film. This be a long video, but which I mean, perfect, 2 parts. well, no, okay, but yeah, so we rehearse a little, and then we're like, all right, we gotta go. We'll plan next time. So next time, which is like maybe like a week later, we officially start to get to filming. So we film, and the film turned out good. Like it's like late. I mean, the film was not late because it was like winter. So I guess for winter terms, it's late. So it's like pitch black outside, even though it's winter. You know what I mean? So we finished it. Well, not the film, not majority of it, like half of it. We finished, right? So okay, yeah. So apparently according, and this is a couple days later, right? About so, Kyle's like, I can't finish it because this reason, because I guess work kind of took up a schedule, and I guess Josue's like, okay, I'll take. Yeah, I don't think I was here. Forgive me, but I don't think I was here. Yeah, because even I was a little confused. But yeah, I don't think I was here. But they agreed to that Josue would take the reins. Now he didn't think Josue, for his own reason, which I'm not gonna expose. It's not bad reasons. Just he kind of had to like do it like not leave the school, but like do a different program with the school. So he couldn't be in a class no more, because he wanted to, well, again, I'm not trying to expose business, but, not anything bad, just he wants to do, graduate on time, so he has to do a different program, if you get where I'm coming from. Again, not anything bad, but again, I'm not trying to talk, because this isn't about Josue, respectfully, but he is a vital character in all of this. So, in short, this is the big three. It's Kyle, Kyle, Josue, me. That's a bar. But yeah, Josue offers to do it, right? So, we're trying to get all three of us together for Josue's film. So Josue first of all, Josue is on top of stuff. He actually makes the script. He actually has a location plan for the script, and he's ready to start filming, right? So I hit up so we're talking, right? And I guess Kyle doesn't have, either he can't get a ride or B, he's working. I don't know. But point being, he can't make it. So we're like, okay, bet. Josue and me will record and act and do everything, and then we'll just send it to you. So we do this in about like a 2-day period, right? Me and Josue, and it's done. We finished film. It's perfect. I mean, even like the location, everything was like planned out and really, really proper. So we send the video to Kyle, right? And Kyle takes forever to edit it. Even I asked Kyle, and he kind of like, he gives me, I forgot what he said, but he gives me an attitude with it. Like, I'm like, Kyle, how's the filming going? And then he kind of brushes off, and he gives me an attitude like, he's like, why does that matter to you? Well, like, again, I forgot what he said because it was so long ago. But I remember it pissed me off. Like what was it like? I don't know. Like he kind of chucked it on me. Like I don't. Again, like at least with this part, it's a little fuzzy. But again, I have everything down. Like this is definite. I just forgot what he said, but it was so rude. And I'm like, okay. So. We missed because usually most of the time I'll film during a showcase for like this big contest. So we're not able to do the showcase. So because of, again, how long Kyle's been doing it, right? Well, been waiting. I don't know what the hell he was doing. And because ordinarily he didn't finish until like days after the showcase, days after the due date, right? So So Josue well, eventually he finishes the film, right? Josue leaves for the program, no more Josue. It's now me and Kyle and Ian, but we still chilling. And again, and when Josue left, I kind of felt a little like, because truthfully, I was more like,
with style.
I don't know. I guess, I mean, personally, I was much more chill with Josue. Like, Josue was the first person that I talked to in that class, because it's a senior class, but I'm not a senior like that. I am a senior, but it's not a senior class. I'm a junior, but I'm graduating early, so I'm a senior. Basically, I don't know why I made this stuff more convoluted, but yeah. But yeah, Josue was the first one that I really talked to, and then just over the weeks, like me and Josue were chiller than me and Kyle. Like, Josue was kind of the main man with the entire group, with all due respect. So I was, and then me and Kyle, like, we was chill, but we wasn't close, and that's a big part of this. Like I'm able to do what it needs to be done, and be, and get the assignment done, and if he needs anything, any help, anything that would help us, I'm down to do it. It's just, I can't imagine myself being, like, close friends, like getting a beer in the future. Well, maybe, I don't know. I feel like it could, but like nothing close like that, So, next project comes around, right? And it's a holiday film project. Oh, now, remember. I think I said this already, like, previous video, right? Maybe, I don't know. But, during the showcase, well, actually, no, after, I think both during the showcase and after, Kyle hit into the film, right? We agreed, and even we shook on it, that Kyle should do the next film, and I'll do the romance film. Which again, but like, yeah, that. So Josue horror, because again, Kyle was originally supposed to do horror, but again, because of, I guess, work, it turned to Josue, Kyle, then me. Kyle for the holiday film, me for the romance film, and we agreed on that. We even shook on that. I'm like, Kyle, you got the you got the holiday film, right? He's like, yeah, I got the holiday film, and I'm like, yeah, bet. And we shake on it, and I'm like, I got the romance film, you got the holiday film, because exactly the holiday film is a much easier job to do than a romance film, and even he agreed. Yeah, even he agreed. Now again, now this is a couple weeks later. When she announced the holiday film, I'm like, Kyle, you got it, bro. He's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. So then, we shake hands, and yeah, and then at this point, Josue's gone with the program. So again, me, Kyle, and Ian. So it's 2 weeks into the holiday film, and now it's not only 2 weeks in, but it's 2 weeks left. So it's right in the middle, So I say, yo, Kyle, how's the scripting and everything going for the holiday film? Because I'm good. Because I know grade wise I'm good, because I have them. Because also I was also working with this other group. So, well, because I guess they're good people. They just want, because I also, while doing a horror film, I also was doing the film with them also while in school. Just me and Josue and them horror film was out of school. Their horror film was in school. And they asked me for the holiday film, I'll be down. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll be down. Yeah, because, why not? Like, same time, a film in school and a film out of school. Why not? So I'm like, I know grade-wise I'm fine, because again, like I'm graduating early, right? I'm not trying to mess up. Yeah, this is 2 years in one. I better make this the best 2 years ever if I want a good college and just, overall a decent future, Yeah, because I want to get out, but also I kind of want to, not be stupid. I want to have a chance. I want to make all this worth it. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, so how's the script going? Because I know I'm good, like grade wise, but if you need anything, I'm here and I got you, bro. And then he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because I'm also helping out the other group. So then he concludes that, oh, so you're just ditching us. In his words, not mine. He said, you're just ditching me and Ian. I'm like, no, I'm just helping them out, but I'm also gonna chill with you guys because again, it's like in school, out of school, and again, like, what do you take me for? Like, you people were the first people I talked to, sat with, all that. Why would I chill with them? And again, I'm talking to you. I'm at your table. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking with them. I'm not standing up saying fuck you and going with them. Especially if I want to do that, I would do that. But I'm not doing that because again, I'm with you people. I'm helping you people out. Like, because again, I know you people. I know them, but I don't know them. And it's stupid. So he's like, oh, you're like not like a captain, but you're like if you ditch the ship or something, like, I don't know. He said if your ship was sinking and you was a captain, you would leave the ship. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. But again, what part of anything? I just said that I'm good, great. Like, I summed it up for him because I was thinking like maybe he didn't understand because again I have to stutter, right? But maybe he didn't understand me. maybe I didn't word it correctly. That's what I was thinking because he's making such a big deal about it. And again, I can't give the conversation or it was the argument practically. Full on justice because first off, we argued for the entire period for like 35 minutes straight. Like, it's not even funny. 35 minutes straight. Just back and forth about it because he took something which he made a conclusion about which wasn't true. Again, I'm not chill. Why would I chill with them? Especially when I'm sitting here talking with you. And then he said, "Oh, you didn't." And then I bring the conversation back around to the fact that that we agreed and we shook on the fact that you wanted to do that. That we all agreed, and even you at times wanted. No, fuck it. Fuck me at times. You wanted to do the holiday film. And then and then I don't know. He didn't even respond. Like, he kind of brushed it aside and went to other things. He said, "Oh, you didn't offer to." Yeah, he said you didn't offer to help me with anything, with any to be cameraman, actor, all that. And he said, "Oh, you didn't help me to do anything." I'm like, what do you mean? What is there to do? You didn't give me nothing to work with. There's no script. You don't have no script. You have nothing. You have absolutely nothing done. So what is there to work with? And even if you know that I'm down to help, but again, you probably don't know because again, this is your first move. Because I was with Josue. I was helping Josue out with camera, audio, all that. Like, I put all my equipment, and even with your first film, which you checking out of, I helped you out with camera, audio equipment. Why do you think that'll be different this time? Why do you think that'll be different this time? Explain to me. Why would that be different this time? Like, it's such as like what does he? Is he stupid? Like, again, and then he said, "Oh, because I brought it back around to the girls. Well, I guess it's a group of girls that I'm working with. He said, "Oh, you didn't offer me and Ian any positions with the girls." I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And again, like this isn't like there's a whole bunch of ins and outs with conversation, but I only picked up the parts where I just picked up because again it was so long. Like we spent the time here arguing. But I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not your parent. I'm not gonna put you. He's like, oh, you didn't help me. You didn't tell them. He's like, you didn't include me with that. I don't know, but basically, what the point he's trying to make was that I didn't tell them or include them on the project or something like that. And then he was like, I should tell the girl, I should offer you a spot, or I should talk to the girls and offer Kyle a spot in the project. But again, they didn't ask you, they asked me. That's the thing about it. They asked me because I guess I'm decent enough of an actor. Kind of. My point being, they asked me because I'm decent enough an actor. Should I mention you barely acted in their last film? Like, so again, I'm not your parent. Why am I having to talk to you? You talk to them, not me. Like, why would I mention? Because first of all, also another thing, you seem totally like you don't like them, like as friends, and you gave me an attitude also when I worked with them. He was like, bro, you should go, bro. Like they're over there acting all, which I admit, this shoot was a little messy. It was very messy. However, I stayed and I done my role. So why should I allow something that you obviously didn't want to do and you didn't want to work with them, but make it make sense? But I'm pretty sure there's a couple other things I'm missing. But again, the conversation was so long. I low-key wish I recorded it because it was funny. But like, it's stupid. So eventually, I eventually opt to do it because Kyle got mad and he said that he'll go to his friends and ask them to credit him on their holiday film. And I'm like, bro, you know what? No, I'll do it because out of kindness, I'll do it. Sure, like I'll do it. I'll help you out. And he's like, no, I don't want you to do that. I'm like, dude, I insist. I'll help you out. And I'm like, I will make the script personally. I'll make the script just for you. And he's like, no, you don't need to do that. And I'm like, yes, I am. And eventually because none of his friends wanted him to be a part of that project. So yeah. So we agreed for me to do the film. So just a little fast forward, we did a film. He helped me kind of because my original plan didn't work because some people just couldn't go. Some people had other things going on, and so I'm kind of left there. So I had my original script, so I just kind of made tweaks to fit, the fact that I'm the only person there, and because also, it's crazy how he said I don't offer to do anything, but he only offers to do cameraman. Like, I'm like, Kyle, could I have like one more person in the shoot, and could that person be you, like in the scene? He's like, no, I don't want to act, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. Even like with other projects also, like I asked him, Kyle, would you mind if we do it in like a different location, like at like a different house, because I kind of don't want him at my at my house like this, like, because I don't know, because yeah, he doesn't offer because I'm like, Kyle, like, could we do your house? Could we do, some other location? Could we do something else? I'm saying all this in like general, just like this segment right here, summarize like from all the projects, not the holiday film. Well, yeah, part of the holiday film, but everything else, including with that. I'm like, could we do your house maybe? Like, what's wrong with your house? And he's like, oh, I don't want to do my house. And then yeah, but back to the holiday film, right? We finished that. Again, he makes some tweaks, but again, it was mostly me. It was mostly me. It was my idea. It was my original screenplay. It's just tweaked. So yeah, I get it out. I do the editing because again, Kyle took forever to edit the first project. Like, and then he gave me an attitude when I reminded him of it. So, respectfully, I'm not gonna give him, because again, you proved yourself one time and you didn't prove yourself. You was given that chance and you ruined it, truthfully. So I'm not gonna be wasting around like with other grades, and I'm not doing that. So for Walt, we're about good, it's well, kind of. I don't know. He makes a couple offhand, and this is like consistent. He makes a couple offhand comments, which not offhand comments, but just some way that some of the ways that he words stuff is just rude. Like, I can ask him a question and he'll give me a straight attitude for it. It's like not even like question, like sometimes it'd be statements also, not meaning statements, but just like statements. Like one time we had like a test for economics, and it's like a big final test, and he takes economics before me in the day. So he's like so day before, he's like there's gonna be a question about this. I'm like, bet, thank you, bro, appreciate you, because because I asked him, like, would you want no, I asked him is there any tips or anything you can give me on a test, because again, he had the test before me in the day, and then he's like, there's this, there should be this, there should be a little bit of that. I'm like, I appreciate you, thank you, bro. So I take the test, right, and it's about mostly, I haven't seen this test, but it's about mostly that. It's mostly that. Basically, it's mostly that, right? Besides maybe like a couple word changes and stuff like that. Yeah, basically that. So I hit him up the next day. I'm like, Kyle, I appreciate you, thank you, bro. And I'm like, just like, and I say that, there was like a couple stuff like like there was like a name for like this big question. It was like this written response that I don't is it a written response? I don't know. But there was like a name for this one question. The name, and then the problem was slightly tilted a little bit, like a little bit changed, I think. And then I bring it up with him yesterday. I bring it up with him the day after the test. I'm like, I appreciate you, but just with like at least with my tests, it wasn't. It had a couple like name changes and stuff, and then he's like, okay, like I don't know. He gives me an attitude for it. I'm like, dude, I'm just telling you, that, like I appreciate you. Just there's a couple stuff that was a little like different and stuff, but like, thank you though. But then like I don't know, just the way that he worded it was like, he said, why are you telling me this? I'm like, I'm just saying, just there was a couple stuff that I need to like change and that was a little different than what you mentioned. I'm like, I'm just telling you that there's no need for attitude. And then another thing also, we never got around to finishing his Halloween film. So I hit him up one day, and I'm doing my own film, like personal film. I'm like, and like I'm looking back at my camera roll. I'm like, could I use these, because I know we're never gonna get around to finishing this shit. And I am right. We're never gonna get around to finishing that. So I hit him up, and I'm like, so Kyle, are we able to finish this? Well, I'm like, Kyle, could I use these clips? I guess, yeah, these clips for yeah. Can I use these clips? And he's like, preferably, I would hope you don't. Like, I forgot what it was, but he gave me. Hold on, wait. Actually, oh no, I think I have the text. Give me one moment. But just stuff like that. Hold on,